Hey guys, today I'll be playing some Orks. I haven't played Orks in a long time. That's me there. And I just recently did this 3v3. It's a 3v3 on Blood River. It's a mod map. And it's a, you can see the other 3 players on Blood River. And I haven't played Orks in a while, and I will tell you guys now that this is Titanam War Mod. I haven't played Titanam War Mod in a long time, and I do think Titanam War is still really good. I really like all the changes to Orks, and it's really good. You'll see later on. All the new stuff, and it's good. And I will commentate over this and explain what's going on and explain all the new stuff. Make it easier for you. Before I start this, I do want to say that I will no longer be playing. Before I start this, I do want to say that I will no longer be playing Unification Mod. I know Unification Mod is really popular and beloved, but I will no longer be playing Unification Mod. So, if you guys are waiting for the next Unification video, that's gonna be a while because I will no longer be playing it. I might play it when 7.0 come out, but that's not for a while. And yeah, so I do want to announce that there's gonna be no more unification videos for me for a while. So that's just an update. And I do think I'm gonna make a full-on video about unification. There is a lot of drama behind it, so it'll be more of a drama video than an announcement. And I know there's a lot of people out there who like drama. So if you want to see a drama video, if I ever do decide to make the unification video, it will be a drama thing. Anyways, playing some Orks. I haven't played Orks in forever. The only time I play Orks is when I get it by random. And this is a computer match. So you got these computers here. Chaos computer and the other Ork computer. And even though this is a computer match, these computers play just as well as me, maybe even better. So I think it'll be interesting. These computers are no joke, for sure. I do think they play well as me. I would say these computers are my skill level. So they're good, and they actually use their abilities, which is interesting. Usually the computer, doesn't use the abilities, but these guys do. And yeah, I think that's it for the intro. Titanam War Ork action. According to the end screen, I do get 900 kills. This is like an hour-long replay. But I do get 900 kills on this match. Now I will be skipping through the boring parts. So I'm going to play it, but I will be skipping through the boring parts. I'm not going to commentate over that. I'm going to go ahead and start the replay. So for some reason, and I totally forgot this was a thing, you start out with plus 12 power. And I totally forgot about that. Here I go for Slugga Boys. You can make Gretchen squads, but the Gretchen squads take like a full 30 seconds to produce, and they're a lot worse than Slugga Boys. So yeah, I don't make Gretchen squads. Here I scout. I decided to scout the map because I figured the computer wouldn't do anything. I was able to beat the computer in 1v1s pretty easily. fighting the computer in a 1v1 is really easy. But if you watch this 3v3, the computer actually kicks my butt. So I don't know why, but the AI is a lot better in 3v3s. And yeah, not much happens. This is, you start out with 30 cap. You can see up here, you start out with 30 cap. So going to tier 3 is actually really easy. You only need like 4 banners or something. You only need like 4 or 5 banners to go level 3. So it's pretty easy. And I will skip forward a bit. This is a pretty big map, so this is gonna take a while. I do capture this relic, and for some reason the relic you can't build. I was gonna make a forward base, but you can't build here, and I'm not sure why. But you can't build in this forward area. Here's a big mech. He's got his axe. I'm still not sure how you get the claw. I don't think he gets the claw. I might be wrong. I might be wrong on this, but I don't think he even gets the claw. So these Slugger boys start out with like 30 damage, and these Shooter boys start out with 80 damage, which is pretty crazy. And I never noticed that until recently. And Orks is fighting the cops. Yeah. It's Orks versus cops over here. So that's pretty interesting. And yeah, honestly, after playing Titanam Wars for like 2 or 3 hours and then playing Unification, I actually do like Titanam Wars more, and I had a lot less issues with it. The loading time on this replay was actually pretty short. Anytime I load up Unification, it takes like 10 minutes. Maybe it's a computer thing, but I don't know. The load time on this mod is pretty short. I do make a Gretchen squad for critical locations and stuff like that. This is my Gretchen squad. I do have infiltration. The infiltration upgrade costs like nothing, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. And this is a pretty big map. So I go ahead and fight these Slugger boys. But this is a pretty big map, so the upgrade was basically free. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. This is a really long replay, but I do make I believe I make one of everything. I want to say I make one of every unit, so you'll see a lot of variety. I don't make, you know, I don't make standard. I make one of everything. But I will say now that I'm not an orc expert by any means. I'm by no means an orc expert. Just simple, you know, big mech action. You know, war trucks. These war trucks start out at almost 300. They start out at 300 damage, so that's pretty good. And I don't think Orks, Titanam Wars did get a couple updates, but I don't think Orks got any changes. And these infiltrated, I didn't expect the computer to have tank busters already, so my vehicles go down pretty quick. Yeah, I didn't expect them to have tank busters. So I'm actually in a pickle here. And I do get flamethrowers. I actually really like flamethrowers on Orks. You can see how crazy the building damage is though. These knobs go down pretty quick. But here I get pushed back. I really did not expect the computer to have anti-vehicle. Looks like Orks is pushing the cops. Cops versus Orks. Nice, I like this build order. Storm boys and shooters. That's nice. I do like these knobs. These knobs look great. I do like how the knobs are different instead of the same knob. Even got the zap upgrade. Yeah, I get pushed back, which I didn't expect. I thought this would hold. So I guess that's me being silly. I thought for sure this would hold. But it does slow him down. You know, it slows him down by quite a bit. Alright, looks like I'm level 3. Getting to level 3 is really easy. And you can see my float. I still don't know, even after playing Orks for a couple hours, I still don't know what the best unit is. I'm really indecisive when it comes to what's the good unit. I am forced to rebuild those buildings again. So here I am rebuilding, and I'm teching up. So you see me teching up here. In each of these unique buildings, you can see my pop cap skyrocketed. So each of these buildings give me huge pop cap. And this is some sort of chaos ability. I don't even know what this is. But I know this has to be some sort of chaos ability. Or maybe because the Big Mech got hurt. These Orks got hurt too. So I got the War Boss, I got the new Big Mech. So you have like this baby Big Mech, and then you have the real Big Mech. And this is a pretty long replay, we're just getting started. So but I did decide that, my push failed and I was losing. I make some anti-vehicle. These zap guns are actually really good. They're 90 points for a really strong anti-vehicle gun. They're a very fragile unit, but these zap guns are amazing. Don't underestimate these zap guns. Getting some flash kits. I don't even know if flash kits are worth it. Just testing it out. Again, I don't really know what the best unit is. I'm very confused on. I make a crap ton of Storm Boys. I noticed they had a lot of range, so I decided to go full Storm Boys. And I'm still floating a bit, so it's whatever. I do get extra vehicle armor, so I am tier 4. Like I said, tiering up is not that hard. It's pretty easy. I got 200 cap. Here I scouted my gun wagons. I seen pros use gun wagons, so I decided to use them. They're like a level 2 artillery, which is pretty good. 70 damage, not bad. I decided to go full artillery because that's just my playstyle. I really like artillery. So crap ton of storm boys. They have knobs, but I decided to just go at it. Looks like the commander used a bomb ability. It probably killed my whole army, to be honest with you. Those commander bomb abilities are no joke. Yeah, now they have flash gets. There goes my storm boys. But it did slow them down a bit, which was what I was hoping for. I will tell you one thing, it is hard to micro this many orcs. It was extremely difficult. I figured the Squigif would do something, but he has too much anti-vehicle. This is crap tons and crap tons of anti-vehicle. So this Squigif actually goes down like instantly. And this is a negative cover too. See, these flash kits are 160 damage. I got some weird boys. I'm still not sure how the weird boys work. I never bothered to check. You can see this big line of, you see that big text box. I never bothered to read it. That huge tooltip text box, I never bothered to read it. You know what, maybe that's how it works. If the big mech gets hurt, then all the orcs get hurt. That might be that might be what's going on. If your commander gets hurt, then all the orcs freak out. I'm not exactly sure. This might be a chaos ability, like the sorcerer, but it could be the big mech freaking out. Again, not an orc expert by any means. Get the Stompa going. Stompa also dies instantly, which is a shame because it's like a level 5 unit, but it dies instantly. He has more flash kits than me, so I lose that fight. It takes a couple Squigifs to get out of my situation. I did lose a lot of units, very expensive units, and he's also making a forward base, which is smart. Here I just go full artillery. And I do lose the relic, so I'm back to tier 4. I was tier 5, but now I'm back to tier 4. But yeah, I just go full vehicles. I do have a lot of power. And I think at this point I decided to give up on tier 3 units. My tier 3 units just were not working out, so I go back to tier 2 units. Make some looted boys. I made looted boys for variety. I didn't know if they were good or not, but I just decided to make them. And these guys are what? They're 80 each. 80 points each. Yeah, Titanium Wars, there's a lot of changes, and I like it. I don't know if it's balanced, but it's fun. Yeah, just a big old fight, you know. I go just full artillery, which I don't know if it was a good idea because of all their anti-vehicle. And as you can see here, I'm having trouble detecting them. some Orc commandos. Commandos are pretty good. Yeah, maybe that's how it works. If you kill the commander, the whole army falls apart. Kind of like, I guess that's kind of like Tau, right? Tau has that same thing. But yeah, because I'm level 4, my vehicles are a little bit stronger. And I am getting the blaster upgrade, which I do think affects vehicles. I'm pretty sure the blaster upgrade affects vehicles. Because I am floating, I'm buying, you know, I'm basically buying everything. And slowly but surely I push forward. It took like 50 vehicles, but I was able to push forward. I was really expecting that one Squiggoth to change the game, but it did absolutely nothing. So here we go, we got the, let's see. This one here is the baby Big Mech, and this one here on the right is the actual Big Mech. You can see he's slightly bigger. There you go, got the claw upgrade. So you can see the difference between the two. Oh yeah, and I decided to go Goth clan. The Goth clan is what's in the books. So I decided to go with that. If you like the books, and I think even in Soulstorm, I'm pretty sure in Soulstorm there are Goths. So I'm using the Goth clan. So these are the Goth colors. And I do have it on auto buy, so it's buying these vehicles automatically for me. At this point in the game, I'm basically full power Orks. But even with full power Orks, I'm struggling. I think at this point in the game, I decided I have enough cap, so I decided I stopped. I stopped teching up. I stopped, you know, going crazy. These banners are really strong to take out knobs. So these banners are pretty crazy. And you can upgrade them like 3 times. Their health. You can upgrade their health 3 times. Again, I'm not an Orc expert by any means. But I, you know, if you vehicle spam, it should work. I wasn't planning on vehicle spamming, but that's just what happened. Now this vehicle here, I actually think is new. I never seen this one before. This is a Grot vehicle. It's really cool. This is a really cool vehicle. And I don't think I ever seen this in the other mods. I think this is only Titanium War. And this is a really cool vehicle. It's actually, it costs the same as a Squiggoth. That's a really cool vehicle. I like that one a lot. Yeah, but I decided to push in. I do think Orks is more of a infantry race, but having artillery, you know, artillery doesn't hurt. It is a infantry faction, but having these artillery vehicles, you know, doesn't hurt any. And you can upgrade these gun wagons to have new guns. So you can swap out this cannon for something else if you want. Now I don't have every upgrade because it takes a while and it's hard to micro. I'm trying to push and it's hard to get all the upgrades. Yeah, I do like how each knob is different. That's a nice touch. And after this point, I don't make gun wagons anymore. That was just to push this army back. At this point, I don't make gun wagons anymore. Okay, this has to be a chaos ability because my commander didn't get hurt. Yeah, my commander didn't get hurt, so this has to be a chaos ability. Let's see, these kill cans with the dreadnought or the level 4 upgrade. 6,000 health. So that's pretty good. And these flash kits, 165 damage, 7,000 health. So that's not bad, right? It is really hard to micro just all his orcs. Full power orcs is actually really hard to deal with, like physically. It's hard to micro all of it. I think this is the cops. The cops just airdropped Land Raider, which I didn't even know they had Land Raiders. So this actually might be new. I never noticed. Cause I do play cops a lot, and if cops, I just Baneblade spam. These cop guys, I just Baneblade spam, and I didn't even know they had Land Raiders. So that's actually something I didn't know. And I don't think the cops got a update, so I'm guessing they just always had this, and I just didn't know. Took about a half hour, but I got a Gargant. This Gargant is definitely worth the 2,000. These Gargants are really, really good. This Gargant is amazing. It I think it 3 shots any vehicle, so it's really good. I will say one thing about the Gargant. In Crucible mod and Ultimate Apocalypse, the Gargant would shoot like 2 of its guns, and in Titanium Wars, I think it actually does shoot all of his guns that you see there. In Titanium War, it will only shoot like, or in Crucible mod, it would shoot like 2 of these guns, right? And that's it. By Titanium Wars, I actually do think it shoots all of his guns, which is cool. I'll fast forward a bit. I will tell you guys now that the only problem I have with this mod is it did crash. I don't know why it crashed, but it crashed a couple times. So I am that's another reason I stopped with the banners. I didn't want it to crash. But yeah, here's the Gargant in action. Well, let me slow it down. I think it 3 shots vehicles, so it's pretty good. And yeah, you can see it shooting all his guns, which I think that's a Titanium War only thing. In Crucible, they would have all these guns and not shoot. If you guys play Crucible again, you'll notice that they don't shoot all their guns. But yeah, the Gargant's definitely worth the 2 grand. 2,000 points. And Gargant, pretty easy to win. It does go down. It does go down eventually, but you can see it in action. This thing is awesome, by the way. I really like it. I'm hoping this doesn't crash. But if it does crash, I think you've seen most of the mod. And I still think Titanium Wars is good. Titanium Wars is still really good.
It's all yours, boss.
Here I get the Battle Fortress. I thought the Battle Fortress would be bigger. But maybe that's just me. The Battle Fortress looks really small compared to everything else.
This is what we like best.
Now at this point, I think I do have all the upgrades.
Here to blow stuff up.
And if I don't, I should have most of the upgrades. My commander actually goes down. That's how much damage these buildings are doing. These buildings are doing crazy damage.
This is what we like best.
Looks like Chaos is level 4. And it looks like Orks lost their base. Yeah, Orks lost their base.
They shooting us.
Fast forward a bit. You guys can tell what happens. I do take this out eventually.
They shooting us. We won't die on the boss.
The only thing I had an issue with was trying to figure out what to buy. I had no idea what to buy at this point. But yeah, I do manage to take this out.
This is what we like best. This is what we like best.
Oh, here comes the cops.
This is what we like best. They shooting us.
And I did send my army forward, so my army is split right now. I was confident enough to send it forward.
They shooting us. You're gonna die. This is what we like best.
And at this point, I really thought the game would crash with all this going on.
Let's get back into it, boys.
Please not going back to that slaughter.
Let's get back into it. Oh, you're gonna pay for that. This is what we like.
Somehow I'm winning this fight, which I don't even get. I actually have no idea how I'm winning this fight. These Ludos are good, but they're not, anti-vehicle. I think this is where my Gargant goes down. Yeah, my Gargant goes down around here.
They shooting us.
Man, is that the Inquisitor? Yeah, the Inquisitor just getting blasted. Blasted by a Gargant. Yeah, the cops have a crap ton of anti-vehicle. So I'm not surprised it went down.
It's all yours. It now belongs to the Orks.
You can see how much damage this thing's taking. It's got 32,000 health. 32,000 health, and it's going down pretty quick. At least Orks should be out of the game for the most part. They should be out of the game. I do have enough money to make another Gargant. So if it goes down, it's whatever. Let's see, these armored knobs have 5,000 health. 300 damage. Pretty good. Still takes it a while to destroy a turret, but I bet these turrets are upgraded. Nice death animation. Big wrench flying in the sky. Big wrench comes up and comes down. That's nice.
This is what we like best. This is what we
Yeah, the cops have a crap ton of artillery. Probably more than Ork. So,
like best.
this could be bad for me. And I can just easily make another Gargant. Gargant spam. But yeah, it's basically a 2v2 now. Chaos managed to hold somehow.
Like best.
I guess these turrets are no joke. And Crucible turrets are like whatever. But it seems like these turrets here are actually no joke.
This is what we like best. They shooting us. They shooting
Here I got the super squigif. I got the super squigif going on. I actually I love the way this thing looks. The super squigif is awesome. That's so cool. Okay, I managed to take out Orks is out. Orks is out of the game. And I do think the cops have the best listening post. They probably have the best listening post in the game. So I still struggle.
This is what we like best.
Yeah, I still struggle to take them out.
This is what we like best.
Yeah, just a full flash gets Luda army.
We's all gonna die.
The Ludas seem alright.
This is what we like best. They shooting us. They shooting us.
Again, knowing me, I probably used them wrong or something. At this point I had pretty much no idea what I was doing.
This is what we like best. Let's get out of here. This is what we like best. You're gonna pay for that. Let's get back into it, boys.
We's not going back to that slaughter.
There you go, another Gargant.
Into it. Let's get back into it, boys.
Slowly but surely taking map control. Fast forward a bit.
It's all yours, boss.
I'm just fast forwarding so this video is not like 2 hours long. Oh, there you go, some hard boys. Somewhere in there is hard boys. There we go, these ones on the right. These hard boys are 152 damage, almost 8,000 health. Pretty good. Look at that knob. That knob's cool. Double claw. Yeah, double claw. Don't want to mess with that guy. I think the war boss is pretty much the same, so not too worried about him.
Nob's ready for
Yeah, I get some Gargant action. Demons going down.
They shooting us.
Fast forward, let this Gargant do its work. I basically just Gargant and win, to be honest with you.
They shooting us. They shooting us.
I think if it wasn't for the Gargant, I probably would have lost. Actually, yeah, if it wasn't for the Gargant, I definitely would have lost. Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers and Grey Knights.
They shooting us.
See, now my gun wagon, it was at 2,000 health. Now it's at 3,000. It's an extra 1,000 health. Yeah, Ork action. Ork can work.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. This is basically what the rest of the replay is. This is just the rest of the replay, just doing this. This is pretty hard to deal with, I would say. I do think the cops are probably one of the best defense races. So this is still pretty difficult to breach. Even with all this.
Shooting us.
Even with all this is pretty difficult to breach.
We're all gonna die. Us. We armor for it. For defense. They shooting us. Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Let's get back into it, boys. They shooting us. Let's get out of here.
And yeah, just some Ork action.
This is what we like best.
Knobs and flash gets.
Get back into it.
He's not going back to that slaughter.
Let's get back into it. It now belongs to the Orks.
Looks like they're trying again over here. Their army's down here. And at this point in the game, I didn't care if they destroyed my slag.
Us.
I didn't care.
They shooting us.
As you can see here, the computer, the way he built the base, this is pretty much how I would do it, which is what I mean by equal skill level. The way they build this base is how I would build it.
This is what we like best.
This is a pretty expensive fight. All this, you know, all these expensive units.
He's not going back to that slaughter.
These Ludos are taking out these Grey Knights, no problem. Oh, there you go. Ludos are better than Grey Knights. And they're what again? 100 damage per second. Or, yeah, 100 damage.
This is what we like best.
Land Raider. Get some Land Raider action. HQ down. Very expensive fight. My Ludos are down. Lost most of my commanders.
what we like best.
Yeah, starting to lose my commanders.
Rock, let's get out of here.
This Gargant is just ridiculous.
Bloody hell!
The enemies of man.
Yeah, it's pretty much one-shotting anything that gets close to it.
We won't die on your watch.
Even the Land Raider can't even get close to it. It died before a shoot. Land Raider can't even get close to the Gargant. Any close range units can't do anything either. They're just getting slaughtered. So yeah, even the Grey Knights just get slaughtered instantly by this thing. Definitely worth the money.
Bloody hell!
Alright. There you go, the Gargant just solos, it solos the cops. The cops and the Grey Knights. That was a pretty big army. You know, that was a pretty big army, and the Gargant just wiped them out, no problem.
Reese not going back to that slaughter.
Let's get back into it, boys.
And there you go, cops are down basically.
Who wants to know?
Starting the rebuild. I did lose all my infantry. So they did win the infantry fight.
Yeah, I'm here. Who wants to know?
Couple more turret fights and that'll be the end of it.
They shooting us.
But you can just see how stupidly powerful the Gargant is. See how strong are these turrets? They're actually surviving. 6,000. These turrets have 6,000 health. Yeah, these vehicles can't even leave spawn. Pretty crazy. Alright, slowly but surely I recover. Takes a while though.
We've got this thing you ordered.
And yeah, that's basically the end of it. I'll show you anyways, just in case you're interested. I am gonna fast forward it.
Thing you ordered. The armor! It's fallen to bits!
Alright, the cops are out of the game. Or whatever you want to call them. Government.
Let's get back into it.
Government
boys.
got taken out.
To that slaughter.
Let's get back into it, boys. They shooting us.
Looks like infiltrated chaos.
Fix your cabin.
Yeah, nothing they can really do to stop it. It did go down to like 5 turrets, but at this point, it's just not going down. There's a Sonesh Greater Demon. Now it's a 2v1. Yeah, just some, you know, action.
They shooting us.
Oh, there you go. World Crusher. That sounds cool. World Crusher Demon. I love these death animations. Those are cool. Even in Crucible, when something died, it just kind of disappears. When something died in Crucible, it just disappears. You know, that's it. There's no real death animation, it just disappears. But these things, you know, have an actual death animation. So shout out to them. Respect for putting death animations in this. And yeah, that's basically it. I will show you it just in case you're interested. The Gargant definitely hard carried me. Wasn't for the Gargant, I don't know what would happen.
Let's get back into it, boys.
He's not going back to that slaughter.
Let's get back into it.
I'm guessing it's Chaos Undivided. So I saw a Corn Demon and a Slanesh Demon. So I'm guessing it's Chaos Undivided. I will say the repair speed on the Big Mech is actually pretty crazy. I would say it's probably equal to a Tech Priest. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. This was really fun. I had a really hard time microing the army. It just got to a point where it's too big. But yeah, Titanium Wars is still fun. You should still play it. I did go into the Titanium War Discord, and that's it. I did go into the Titanium War Discord, and it's pretty hard to find a multiplayer match. In Crucible mod, if you want to play multiplayer, it's pretty easy. And Unification, if you want to play multiplayer, it's extremely easy. But in Titanium War, it's super hard to find any multiplayer matches. And Titanium War was actually one of the first mods ever for Soulstorm. And it's just really hard to find other players. I did notice on Discord that there are replays, Titanium War replays. And I'm hoping to download those and talk over them. Because I really do like Titanium War a lot. I think it's just really good. And the load times are actually great. This mod has I think this mod has one of the fastest load times, which is insane for how big it is. This is a really big mod, and the load times are really short. So yeah. I guess that's it. Looks like the other orc was what was that, Yellow Moon? Yeah, the other orc was Yellow Moon. You can see all the yellow colors. Or was it Bad Moon? Yeah, Bad Moon. There we go. So you got Bad Moon and Goth. Cool. Yeah. What was that? Oh, cool, like a beast man. It says Bloodletter, but this is definitely a beast man. It's not a demon, it's a beast man. Oh well. Yeah, it's definitely not a demon. Cool. I'm hoping you liked this one. I enjoyed it. I might do more of this. This might replace... I'm thinking that Titanium War might replace Unification. So if you want to see more of this, let me know. I will say now, I'm only good at Orks. I have not tried out the other factions. I know Arbites is mostly defense and Baneblades. It's basically guard. It's basically just a worse version of guard. But if you want to see more of that, let me know. I can do that. And yeah, that's it. Bye.